What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, that's not the game we're playing today, but we got some stuff to do first. Just a couple few things, right? So, hey, what's up? You guys know we're going to PAX. Me and Sugar are going to PAX. Oh my God, do we need curtains? You guys see this? Hold on. We need curtains. That is a thing. Good God, man. I'm doing good, guys. All right, so, bring the music down just a hair. All right, let's do that. I'm going to have to sit over here. All right, let's do this. Get that light out of my face. The problem with streaming around sunset is that the sun sets right on our back window. And while I got nice new blinds, there's still obviously holes in the blinds for the strings that are coming through and will smack me right in the eye around this time of the day. So, am I the wolf's human friend? I am untransformed at the moment. This is normal me. So every Monday, I come online and we'll do, whether we're actually doing a Crossing the Line segment where we tackle a topic. Sometimes it's about streaming, sometimes it's about voice acting, sometimes it's about conventions. It'll be a bunch of different things. Other times I'll just sit here and talk to you guys about what's going on the channel. I'll start with this one. Today's our partner anniversary. 1 year ago today, we got our partnership, and that was because of you guys. Some of you were here for it, some of you weren't. Some people are still here, some people have gone, and we appreciate everything that everyone's done throughout the time, whether you're moderator, subscriber, Xmod, Xsub, supporter over on Twitter, YouTube, wherever you're helping us out at. We really appreciate it. And especially, and yeah, I do mean this, especially those who help out with the charity project that we do every September. So I want to thank you guys, really. I know that you guys have both seen me at my best. 8,000 people in the channel handling it like a champ. 2,000 people handling it like a boss. 2 people. And just engaging those 2 people. And you guys have seen me at my worst, which was like last Tuesday. Last Tuesday was me at my absolute worst, but you guys still indulged me. And I appreciate that. And you should know that I personally appreciate that. Thank you, Ice. So, thank you all for all that you've done for the last year. And before that, because we started on June 20th of 2017. We got partnered March 25th of 2018. And we're getting ready to approach our 3rd real life cycle. We're going to do a 3rd major charity event this year for suicide prevention. That's what we do. That's our baby. And you guys support that. You donate to it. You look, I've got people in here who were staff last year, Jesse and Suki, and Solace isn't here, but of course Solace and Level Zero Media, can we get a shout out for them? Level Zero Media does so much for this channel that you guys don't even know about, and they are hugely underappreciated for what they do. And they continue to grow in other areas outside of streaming. They're not big streamers, guys. And can we get levelzeromedia.com put into the chat too? I want you guys to go follow them. I want you to bookmark their website. They do a bunch of conventions, comics and horror and video games and all of that stuff. And I just had a really nice phone conversation with Solace and Spooty the other day. We're gearing up for real life this year. They're a major part of that. So make sure to give them lots of love. Yeah, I'm a werewolf, mostly. Yeah. And actually, if you'd like to, if you go down below, right, in an effort to kind of fix up the channel, you know, partnerversary, got to move on, do newer and better and cooler things. We did new panels. So new channel description, all of that stuff is down below. There's still more pieces to come. I've got a couple more panels I'm working on, but you guys can see like what we're working with. There's a lot of new design elements going into what we're doing. And my Photoshop skills have been improved vastly. Mostly because you got to keep up with the Joneses. It's a cutthroat industry, and we don't want to be left behind because we've always been innovators, movers, and shakers. So we're going to keep doing that for you guys. Keep producing new good content. Keep playing games that you guys want to see, and keep fighting for causes that we believe in to be just and right. What's up, Pootie? Do I still have my tail in human form? No, but sometimes I get into this like weird half hybrid form where I like have some fur and not like I'm still human form, but I got like ears and tail and some fur coming out of weird spots. I could not begin to describe this transformation for you. It is a weird sight. SIGHT, right? We're not talking about like a location or theme. Yeah, that one. That site. And I'm only busting Sugar's shop because she always busts people's chops on spelling. So I got to get her on when I can. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple things. It's mostly channel related this week. I want to get a new topic for Crossing the Line going. Inside the Discord, you guys can always submit topics. But the reality is, with the time crunch over PAX this week and next week, I'm not going to be able to get a topic. Plus, you guys got kind of a bonus podcast last week with me doing Mixer partnerships. And all the stuff that happened there. I know it's probably not going to be publicly available until I can get in and edit it and make sure that anything that I lambasted Mixer over is covered. But we'll put that out there because the We Are Infinite hashtag really caught fire last week with that. And it kind of, in a lot of ways, set out for what we're about. Social equality, fair treatment, respecting others, and the standards that we hold for production for streamers to produce content. Let's be real, a majority of the demographic is children. We know that. Most streamers should. There's plenty of 18 plus streams, but they're littered with kids. So, yeah, I'm going to be really busy with PAX, and that's something I'm going to cover in the course of this. So let's do PAX first, right? We're going to go to PAX East. And I want to let you guys know that I won't be streaming from Wednesday through Monday. So it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No Chal. 6 days, no Chal. I'll be back next Tuesday. I'll be here tomorrow, and then I take a 6-day hiatus to go to PAX. Sugar and I are talking about doing like a live stream from PAX, but it'll be on her channel. Nomad will have the reins. I hope you guys will come out, support him, play games with him, try and push the sparks up, try and push sub numbers up, try and do what we do, which is try to grow the community, try and get more people. Because we want to do more things with the Discord. We have the specific games. Thank you, Kayla. We want to do more with the Discord so that like we're not always streaming and we're not always playing the games that you guys like at the time that maybe you're ready to play it. So we want to use the Discord and those game specific channels as a way for you guys to be able to interact with each other and set up parties. We talked about it with Anthem because they don't have the guild system, but I want you guys to be able to do that with Destiny, Final Fantasy, any of the games that you regularly watch us play, Fortnite, Apex, all of that. You guys can hook up and play games together. Go make a fire team in Apex and get some dubs, and then brag about it, please. Post your screenshots in there. You're playing in a Friday night Fortnite tournament and you guys are doing well and you put up some points. Post it in Fortnite. We want you guys to do that. We really want to encourage you guys to use the Discord, not just to contact us, but to contact each other, because we don't get to a partnerversary without all of you guys, and all of you guys like playing together. Some of you are streamers, some of you aren't. Connect. That's what we want. We want you guys to be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, you could try to get some dubs. There's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, awesome moments, highlight clips, all of that stuff. Like I'm working on a community video right now. I don't have enough clips to fill out a 3-minute music video. Did the stream die? It said rip stream. Okay. Yeah, I've got some slight frame droppage, so that might have been earlier. I'm going to keep an eye on it, but just letting you know. But yeah, I'm working on a Fortnite video right now specifically. My next plan is to do an Apex video. After Apex, I'm doing a new channel intro, just to give you guys an idea of where I'm going. So I want to get those two. And hey, look, man, I'm a scrub too. Like, I suck at games. I got carried by Mercs and Troy the other night, but we had some fun. There's nothing wrong with that. And we have some awesome community members, people like Mercs, like Troy, like Dr. Illusion, who are really talented at games, who don't mind playing with the community. And you can call it backpacking, you can call it carrying, you can call it whatever. Go in there, be respectful, play some games, have a good time. We want to do that. And again, that is what I'm doing. The I Have the Power video is supposed to be a community video. That's a Fortnite video. I already started it. I think I've got 2 minutes worth of clips in that one already done. So first things first, Fortnite, then we'll go to Ape. You can go Apex or Call of Duty because it kind of looks similar enough to where it won't be like jarring. Where like if you, I could be more snobbish, but I'm kind of picky about everything in life, including the music videos. So like, I'm not going to put Fortnite clips next to Apex clips because it's jarring. It doesn't look right. But if you put Apex next to Call of Duty, it's not so bad. You know? You can count on one hand how many dubs you have. I think I'm up to like 35 or 40, somewhere in there. Not very many. I don't have nearly the amount of kills I should have for as much as I played. I'm just at like 425, 4 something like that. For as much Apex as I played, that's kind of sad. So PAX, right? PAX is coming up. Guys, connect. If you guys are, we're not going to stream as much, so I want you guys to be able to use Discord to connect. During PAX, Wednesday night's kind of the get settled day. We're going to get settled with the roommates. We're staying with King Nukpana. We're staying with Ludajack, Mountain Troll Chief. So we're going to have our house all set up, and we're going to get to hanging out and chilling, and maybe find a pre-PAX party to go to. Thursday's a busy day for me because I've got to go check in with everybody. Mixer staff, Lucid Sound staff. I also have two mixer events. No, I have 3 mixer events. 3 mixer events on Thursday. I've got a networking conference. I've got a mixer sponsored party, and I'll be at the Ask a Partner station. So anyone going to the mixer booth between 4 and 5 on Thursday is going to see my smiling face telling people why they should join Mixer. That was the idea last week that I was bitching about that we got left out on, and they found me a spot after all that bitching. So we'll keep working on that, and then Sugar is going to have to take over my appointments. I have appointments for 2 games on Thursday, and I haven't been able to reschedule them. I've tried. So what I'm going to do is early in the morning, I'm going to go to those booths and go, hey, I got double booked, but I would like this person to cover it for me. So we have 2 games, Streets of Rage 4. If you guys ever played the old Sega Genesis Streets of Rage games, they're bringing Streets of Rage back, and it's kind of more anime style. Looks really cool, but it's still that side-scrolling arcade fighting game, which is pretty dope. So it stays true to the original format, but definitely gets a modernized upgrade. I mean, Sugar, whatever you want to do, I think you can handle it just fine. All you got to do is sit down and play the game and then ask him a few questions. No, not Fighter Z. It's not Fighter Z. It's a side scroller. Think like the old Ninja Turtles game or the old X-Men like stand-up arcade game where your character walks and a bunch of baddies show up on the screen and you got to punch them and kick them and knock them out. That's what I mean by side-scrolling fighter. So it's that style of game, and we've played Streets of Rage. Sugar and I have for her retro night. There's an RPG that I'm looking at. Let me just pull this up real quick because I've got my entire schedule. Young Souls is an RPG that we're going to take a look at. I've got a meeting with D-Live on Friday, and then I'm meeting with Bandai Namco on Sunday. So that's booked. That's in the books. And then, of course, I've got my Lucid Sound stuff, and then any of the other product testing that you guys want me to do. I'm trying to set up a meeting with Noble Chairs if they're there. A couple other things that I want to get working. And then, of course, one of the things from the networking event from Mixer that I want to take away is meetings throughout the rest of the weekend to get some private time with companies like Alienware, with Cougar, with Corsair, with all of those folks, Elgato, blah, 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 so on down the line. So that's what PAX is for me, guys. It's meeting, party, 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 meeting, party, party, meeting, party, meeting, party. It's hectic, to say the least. So that's... Am I the one that nicknamed bandages on Fortnite Bandai Namco's? Oh, that's adorable. I like it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of Double Dragon-y. And if you want, you could probably go onto YouTube and type in Streets of Rage 4, and it'll show up for you. So I've got other things in my mailbox. Look, I'm not a big indie gamer. I'll be the first one to tell you. I play retro games. Indie games, it really takes a game like It Just Shapes and Beats, or like a Robot Named Fight, or Streets of Rage 4, like the smaller company games. I'm very choosy when it comes to that. I mean, for the most part, we play AAA titles, AA titles, Game Pass games, that sort of thing. But I want to give you guys some games that I think are cool, games that Nomad thinks are cool, that are outside your normal realm, outside of Anthem and Apex and Destiny and all the stuff everybody's playing, Borderlands or Overwatch or whatever. Like, we want to give you some other stuff so you can make purchasing decisions. Yes. Give me one moment, Whisper. I'll get that mixed playboard up for you in just a sec. There we go. So that's PAX, and then of course we'll be hanging out, we'll be taking selfies, we'll be hanging out with folks. Manuel Samuel. If you guys ever have suggestions for games we should check out, we have, look, I can't stress this enough. Use our Discord, please. We have built so many channels between the individual game channels, the mod channels, the real life channels, so on and so forth, all of those things. We want you guys to connect not only with us and with each other, but make suggestions. Do you have something you want to see on Crossing the Line? Do you have a game you want us to try out? Suggest things. We're open to suggestion. Thank you guys for all the sparks. Really do appreciate it. We're going to aim for that 20 million today, and we're well on our way. We got to hit 20 million by noon. If we hit 20 million by noon Tuesday, we will be at $144 in the giveaway. If you hit 23 million, we can make a nice even 150. So just keep that in mind. We're going to do the giveaway starts tomorrow. That's the last thing I do before I leave, is post that giveaway for you guys. And then we've got other stuff that we're working on coming up in the very near future. Don't be surprised if in May we have a giveaway for an Xbox One X. That's a very real possibility from everyone I've been talking to. Thank you for the beach ball. Amazing. What's up, Keep? A quick update. If you notice that you've lost mod status, and I'm only saying this, and yeah, Keeper, I'm kind of calling you out, but if you notice you lost mod status, it's just because I don't have an application from you. If you're a previous mod, you have until I leave on Tuesday to get that application in, and I'll get you approved. But I set a deadline for demodding. Okay, then I'll get you taken care of. I just haven't had a chance to today with me having to make panels. I'll handle that tonight. I'm gonna go update. I'll get you. Let's just do this. I trust that you did it. Boom. Keeper's back. Done. Okay. I haven't had an opportunity to catch up on it, guys. I spent 8 hours on those panels you see down below, and there's more to come. A lot of work. We've got there's an exciting announcement coming from Mixer tomorrow that I can't talk about, but it requires me to do more work. I have to do more. So, we may not come out with a full launch, but by the time I get back from PAX, everything will be good to go. Couple more little items outside of PAX. If you're going to be there, please tell me. Go into the convention planning section and say, hey, I'm going to be there. Let's grab lunch. Let's grab dinner. What after parties are you going to? We'll connect. If you're going to PAX, tell me. Inside of Discord. And we'll set up a DM structure and we'll connect. We'll be able to hang out or whatever. And then kind of take it from there. I am working on, I know the sub perks are listed below. Those aren't all of the perks. I'm still working on some. I'm still changing our channel emotes, which is why they're not down there. We're going to have like 6 new emotes. I got to just get to work on those. So that's another rage video. God, I don't need any more rage. And I'll be at PAX West and I'll be at EGX this year. So if you're not making this convention, or YomaCon in November. So like, the fall time, September, October, November, I have a con in each month. So I'm going to be very busy. And of course, the charity stream in September as well. And the real life charity, if all goes according to plan, and it never goes according to plan, but if something goes, if we hit all the breaks right, real life will go into November with more live events. That's kind of the hope. Is that we'll be able to do something with another convention and maybe do like a charity auction or something like that. That's kind of what aloha. That's kind of where the conventions are at. As far as stuff for the channel, I don't think too much is going to change in the next couple of months. I'm going to try and do this talk segment with you guys every Monday. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback, some negative, especially about last Tuesday's. I don't want to call it a fiasco, but it's a fiasco. So, Going past that, there's going to be some new overlays, some new design changes. More sub perks are on the way, one of which is merchandise discounts. I'm going to try and work out a deal so we can get merchandise discounts, but it's going to take a little... We're going to have to sell a couple of pieces of merchandise in order to get the promotion codes. So, thank you, Blaze. Thank you all. Really appreciate all the sparks. Let's see. Going forward, I'm still trying to get myself like excited to play Fortnite in some capacity, but I just haven't felt it. Every time I'm supposed to play Fortnite, I find myself getting into a mood and then wanting to play something I enjoy rather than playing something I feel like I'm forced to play. And Fortnite right now feels like I'm forced to play it. There's going to be less Apex on stream, but more off stream for me because Apex has been really slow. Really, really slow. Honestly, our best game for the last month has been Anthem, hands down. Both in terms of concurrent viewership and follows. Outside of Fortnite, because Fortnite is always king of follows. But did I say Fortnite? I did say Fortnite. I do play Fortnite. I love creative mode. I hate Battle Royale. I like I like the Team Rumble, but Fortnite itself has been waning for me. So I'm looking for new titles to play, and unfortunately, Q2 doesn't have shit for titles that I want to play. April through June, there's not a single title that I'm looking to jump out and buy. I even posted in the lounge, who's excited about games in Q2? Because I'm not. You know, had it not been for my laptop breaking down and us having to spend $1,000 on a new laptop, I would have been buying a Switch just to get Super Mario Odyssey and, Smash Bros. And Breath of the Wild and that sort of stuff going in the rotation. But because of PAX and because of the new laptop situation, I'm unable at current to purchase a Switch. So that's got to get backburnered. I'm going to play a little Jump Force tonight after this talk show. We're going to do a little Jump Force. We're going to do a little Soul Calibur. Going to try and do a little My Hero Academia One's Justice if Goldie shows up. We're going to do Fight Night tonight. That's the game. We're doing fighter games. We might do Xenoverse 2. I'm just going to kind of like be popping around to different fighting games. And we'll do it with the community. If you guys have one of the games and you want to get in and play against me, let's go. If I have the game, if I have the fighting game, we'll fight. I don't even care. If it's Xenoverse, we can go do missions together. Whatever's clever. So we'll... Oh, I'm sure. I haven't played Xenoverse in over a year. I don't even remember how to play. That's why I was saying, like, with Xenoverse, we might be able to just go do team missions. We can do some... You can kick my ass. I don't care. There's only one fighting game you're going to struggle to beat me at, and that's Soul Calibur. I'm good at Soul Calibur. I'll toot my own horn. I know that I'm good at Soul Calibur. Not great. I would never enter a tournament and win, but I'd enter a tournament and compete. I feel confident in that. Just Soul Calibur never took off that way. So, but we can throw down on some Xenoverse, and of course, if my squad fills up and you guys want to throw down with each other, always welcome. I'll even, Nomad, if you don't mind, if you've got a second, can you make a Xenoverse 2 tab? Just a fighting games tab. Maybe that's it. Maybe we just do a fighting games tab. Fight Night tab, whatever. Yeah, you probably will whip me in Xenoverse. I'm not very good. I leveled. I went through all the progressions and I unlocked a bunch of stuff and I did what I was supposed to do, but fighting people was not my forte in that game. I was very sluggish. I feel that way in Jump Force too. I'm very sluggish. I don't know if it's a lack of controls or the game just doesn't feel as fluid as, say, a My Hero One's Justice or as Soul Calibur. Which, I mean, they should. They're all fucking Bandai Namco. I don't like Fighter Z, so you won't catch me playing that. If I play you in Fighter Z, I'll get my ass whipped. But if you really want to play it, we can throw down. I don't think I'll be in on the MK11 train. Maybe that's something I can just try and see how that goes. I'm not a big MK fan, but we can probably throw down on it. You guys tell me. Have I ever played BioShock? No, I've never played BioShock, but I watched a friend. Like, I sat down, full disclosure. Oh, I can't even say it. We're on teen. I imbibed on some adult substances and watched a friend play BioShock on end. So I'm familiar with the game. I've never played it. Well, I don't need carries in PvP missions typically, or PvE missions. It's just fighting other people in that game. It feels weird right now, but it's going to take me a while to get my bearing straight on some of these games. I haven't played Soul Calibur in like a month. I haven't played Jump Force in like a month. I haven't played Xenoverse in a year, and I haven't played My Hero in like 3 months, 4 months, something like that. I might have DLCs 1 through 4, I think. Yeah, I think you can get. I think 6 people is what you can do for elite missions, which is fine if they're available and they're up. We'll do them. The raids or whatever they're called. I know I got my ass whooped by Goku Black in Xenoverse 2. So, let's see other channel stuff. What's going on in the channel? Oh, moderator applications. If like, just going back to the moderation thing. I know I jump around point to point, but we'll go back to moderation real quick. The moderator thing has been like, I'm hoping like to have all of our moderators sewn up by the time I get back from PAX. Like, I get back from PAX early Monday. No, sorry. I get it back at around 7 p.m. on Monday. So 7 p.m. Monday, I'm going to sit down and handle the rest of the moderator stuff. Get that all knocked out. Any of the channel imaging stuff that I need to get done outside of our broadcast imaging, all the panels, all that stuff, that's Monday. So that's all going to change. Hopefully we can get some of our social media imaging changed. I need to update some of our social medias. That's on the to-do list. I get back from PAX. I need to, within that week, I need to handle the video, the you guys video, the community video. So send me your clips, because otherwise I'm just going to fill it in with me, Nomad and Sugar. I need that off. I need that off of my plate. Fortnite video. If you got Fortnite clips, send them either to Discord or to infinitepowermedia@gmail.com and share your Google link. Do not send them to me via the Xbox Messenger, because I'm not downloading them from the Xbox Messenger. I want them in Gmail or in Discord. That's how this is going to work. If you send me clips, I will try to find your best 1 or 2 and get you included in the video. That's happening when I get back. Moderation happening when I get back. Finishing the panels, that's when I get back. Emotes will be probably the week after. There's going to be a huge overhaul to our emotes. Now that I can use Photoshop a little bit better, and they've changed the size a little bit. We got a little bit more room to work with. I'm going to fix up our emotes, so that's on the docket as well. Of course, next week I'll be streaming Tuesday. I'm not going to take Wednesday off. My normal day off is on Wednesday. I'm not going to take Wednesday off next week. I'm going to stream Tuesday through Friday next week, because Saturday I have a wedding, so my Saturday is gone. And I can't stream super late on Friday. So we'll try to find some happy medium in there. Let's see. Other channel things. This whole light situation bothering the crap out of me. You see what I got to deal with here? Like, boom, boom, boom. Got like mini spotlights all over me. So we lean back a little bit further until I'm almost off the screen. Moderator applications the week after I get back. I've got to finish up channel editor stuff, because we have 2 tiers of moderators. You guys may or may not know this. Some of you, the mods, do. We have channel editors, who are people who can literally edit our channel. They can go through, host people for us, change some of our images, change some of our stuff. And they're going to have other jobs too, like messing with Discord, messing with stream loots, and some of the like stream avatar functions. That's going to be for channel editors. I might include moderators, regular moderators, on the stream avatars bit. I just have to get into stream avatars and figure out all the functionality within it for moderators to be able to help and assist and do that sort of thing. So once all of that gets tidied up, once my channel editors know their job, once the moderators know what their jobs are, and once everybody has their role, the applications within our current staff are complete, I'll probably look to hire on between, let's say, 3 and 7. I want to say 5, but it's not a flat 5. It's 3 and 7 new moderators who are active frequently. And there are minimum requirements now to keep your mod status. So Don't be surprised by that. So moderators will be all handled within the next week or two. From that point, we start moving into real life. And the real life build up campaign, getting to real life, will be April to August. I'll be taking up signups. So if you're a streamer and you want in on this big charity stream, go to thereallifeproject.com. You can see what we did last year. You can see what we're about. You can see what we offered as prizes. You can see who streamed with us. You can see how the network works. And we're going to try and expand on that a little bit further this year. That's the plan. Every year, grow a little bit more. Last year, we raised $13,000. This year, I want to raise $25,000. Because by 2025, we have to raise a total of $1 million. So at some point, we have to have a $250,000 a year. We have to grow this charity event with the platform. So as Mixer grows, so too will the charity. As we grow, so too will the charity, as our network of partners and non-partners. Because honestly, some of our best fundraisers last year, they weren't even partner yet. So we'll keep building it. We want you guys to be included. We'll continue to offer, like I complained about last week, non-partners not getting enough opportunities to shine. Well, we are working in-house to give non-partners opportunities to shine. Our first foray into that endeavor was doing the Real Life project, because it didn't matter if you're a partner or non-partner. You can come participate in this project, get hosts, meet new people, network contact. We have the giveaway promotion that we're going to be doing soon, and then we're going to find other ways to help you guys shine and grow. But Mixer wouldn't let him. Oh, we're doing Real Life annually, Fret. Every single year. We do. We're not stopping. I set a goal last Real Life that the Real Life project would raise $1 million total by 2025. And so far, we've raised $15,000. It's modest, and it's definitely not on pace, but we have to grow into it. And if we can get to, from this point forward, if we can get 2 times what we did the previous year, every year, we would probably reach our goal, because in 2019, we'd raised 25. In 2020, we raised 50. 2021, we raised 100. 200. 400. So my goal with Real Life and the channel's goal with Real Life has always been to make it compete with Games Done Quickly. And if you guys are familiar with Twitch and Games Done Quickly, they do a lot for charity. I want to be on that level. I want us to be on that level. We are Infinite. This is part of what we do. We'll raise money for other charities, Toys for Tots, Extra Life, Wounded Warrior, the Trevor Project I want to do something with, because I feel like LGBTQ plus, which includes the furry community, and I want to help them out. I feel like we can do mental health charities. That's our bag. That's what we excel at, and that's what I want to keep doing. Not to say that the other charities don't matter as much to me. It's just that how many... Oh, Sugar Stream just came on. Let's mute that. Hi, Sugar. Sugar just went live. So I want us to kind of focus down on mental health. That's what we'll do. But if you guys have a project, lots of people do cancer, lots of people do kids, lots of people do a lot of different stuff. Our bag is mental health. And we'll keep doing that, but we will continue to support other projects. We want to support cancer. We want to support the kids. We want to keep doing that. Whoa, boss. Maybe. We're not talking about that yet. Not talking about that yet. You're a guest. That's NDA, bro. Mods can see it, but I don't want a million 13, 14, 15-year-olds to come like, nobody else will let me mod for them, but I hear that you do it. So, Squeege, can I tell you, Squeege, something right now? You're here. Hi. You done fucked up, Aaron. Last night, I had 70 people watching me, and I was gonna host you. But you had got off during my last game. I honestly was. I was gonna drop 60, 70 people on you, whatever it was that we had. I think the host, like with all the lurks and the host, it ended up being like 35, 40. But I was gonna bring them to you, Squeege, and then you were gone. You just vanished. So I gave it to our big donor last night. If we could get a shout out for at the Feek, FEAK monkey with no E in monkey. I hope this works. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's Feek. Feek's a relatively young streamer. Just came in, hung out, played some games last night, and then dropped an incredible dono on us that basically covered my expenses at PAX. So, yeah, show him some love. Oh, congrats on the 1.5K. Let's get some GGs in chat for Squeege. And if you guys aren't following Squeege, I wanted to host him last night, but Ron done messed up. So drop your follows on him now. So yeah, charity stuff's coming up. Be ready for that. I will have a sign-up form again this year for Real Life. If you haven't visited the RealLifeProject.com, it is the RealLifeProject.com. That's where we will eventually, when you sign up, we ask you to write a bio, all of your relevant social info, and then we post you on our website, and we get a fair amount of traffic on that website, getting people to kind of bounce back and forth, and we try to get everyone to promote the website. So we want to make sure. Last year we had over 40 streamers. The first year we had 17. Last year was over 40. Not everybody made the website because not all the information got processed, but over 40 people contributed. This year I want to go for like 75 streamers participating, maybe 100. But as we go through Real Life, we're going to have staff positions, web designers, graphic artists. I'm going to have a lot more on my personal plate than I'm able to handle. Sugar's going to need help reaching out to people and making contacts. So I'm letting Sugar have a team. Last year, Solace had a team of people to help him with the website. So be ready for that. We're going to do a lot with that. Yeah, I mean, we've done stream relays. We stay live. Well, we probably won't stay live the entire time this year. That's probably not going to happen. We're going to take breaks so we can spread the love a little bit more. We might do some live hosting if that's available. But we're planning on stretching it out even further. The first time it was a 24-hour stream. Last time it was we did a 54-hour stream, but it ran for 72 hours. As we continue to grow and we get new people in on the project, we're going to talk to Boots on the Ground. We're going to talk to Asiko because I want to get the Trevor project in as part of it this year. We might do 2 weekends. We might do a week-long event. Some of the week benefiting one project, some of the week benefiting another project. But we want to keep doing those sorts of things. So yeah, we'll have an application for our streamers who want to participate. And then, of course, if you'd like to be on the staff, we'll have like a job application. Just know it's voluntary. But if you sign up, your work is expected because you're signing up for a time commitment. So I know it doesn't pay much. We try to shout you out. We try to give you some love. Hook you up where we can. And I'll have a staff-only giveaway this year, too. It's not going to be anything too crazy, but maybe a game, maybe something like that. We'll figure something out. I know that I don't like being paid for work or like not being paid for working. I need to be paid to work. I know that, but I volunteer my time and I find things that I believe in that I believe is worth my time for my soul. My conscience demands it from me. So I do things like the Real Life Project. I spend months of my life on the Real Life Project. I don't take a salary from that. We don't get paid. All that money goes to charity. Except for, and this is one of the things that I was leading into, we are going to do a fundraising campaign again this year. Last year, a lot more came out of my pocket than I wanted. And I don't mind. However, in order to do more, it costs more. So I will eventually have the Real Life Project have its own PayPal, have its own Streamlabs. It's going to have all of its own finances, and all of those finances are going to go purely to costs. Marketing, prizes, and then travel to be able to go to these events and promote it. Like I was telling you guys last week, I want to throw an after party at PAX West with the Real Life brand attached to it. Well, I would need like deposit money, and deposit money would come from the Real Life project working expenses. So that's one of the things that I'm working on, is trying to fix up the nuts and bolts of the financing of the project, because I can't spend $1,500 a year every year on the Real Life project by myself. And then it goes a lot further. I mean, like $1,500 turned into $13,000, and I'm proud of that. But I'm going to need a little bit more help so we can raise more money and we can do more things and bring more awareness to what we're doing, which is bringing awareness and prevention to suicide. So just stay tuned for that. We're going to do a lot with it. And there's already actually Real Life t-shirts available. Where? There. That looks so much better. That just had, like, it was driving me crazy last week when I saw the images and stuff come up and the border was cutting them. No, F that. We're going to make it look good. I used to play Monster Hunter World, but then I got bored with it, to be honest. And truthfully, it's hard for me to commit to so many grindy games that require you to do the same repetitious thing over and over again. Anthem right now is Babe. Destiny 2 is something I'm going to get back into, because last year during Real Life, we ran a charity raid race. And it was 2 teams of 6 competing against each other to complete all 3 of the Leviathan raids. This year, I want to do it with all the Forsaken raids. We'll do all 3 Forsaken raids, and we'll race to the finish. So that's more in line with what I do. But if you want a really strong Monster Hunter World community, my roommate at PAX, King Nukpana, he runs one of the best Monster Hunter World communities on the platform. He's a friend of the channel. I can't recommend him enough. King Nukpana is my boy. So, absolutely follow his community. Yeah, that's his thing. It was the same thing with Destiny and Troy. Like, once I realized that Troy was building a really solid community on Destiny, I backed off of it. 1, my own boredom, but 2, let a dude shine. Like, he's excelling at it. And within our own community, I want to support that. So I don't need to draw away from their crowd. If you guys like Destiny 2 or you like the Division 2, go see Troy. If you like Monster Hunter World, go see King. We do Fortnite, we do Apex. I'm going to be doing Anthem. Anthem, I put our fucking stamp on it. God, I'm dropping a lot of F-bombs for teen. I need to stop. I put our stamp on it. So I'm still in the free form. I should make all of these 18 plus. I really should, but Destiny is something I want to get back into, because I don't think Anthem's going to give me enough raid content or high tier end game content before Real Life, and Real Life does well with Destiny 2. Plus, Destiny 2 will have a DLC drop in September, which times out really well with Real Life. So that's going to be a big part of the stream going forward into the summer. Again, if you guys can find a quarter 2 game that's worth a damn, please let me know. I'm dying for one. I know Just Shapes and Beats has an expansion that they're planning, but I don't know what time that'll be. I don't know if it'll be Q2 or Q3. So expect me to pick up Just Shapes and Beats again around the time that they drop that DLC. That's a game I love. I do love that game, but you can only play so much of it because it's got a kind of a terminal point. But if they add new content, add new storyline, add some of the things that they have been talking about adding, and I'm going to address them at East again and see where they're going. Oh, dude, awesome. I would love to promote that you're doing it, but Sugar has 2 days because she got in on that testing too, and that testing runs through PAX. So she's got 2 days. So guys, if you have Embers, go to Sugar's channel the next 2 days and drop your Embers. Go show her some love. She's got to get at least $50 worth of Embers to cash out. We want to bankroll the crap out of that, because apparently Mixer doesn't do application appeals anymore. Another thing they done effed up. And you know why? And they sent this to a non-partner, so it's not NDA. I can tell you this. They've taken on too many partners. What did I say last week? There's too many partners. There needs to be an affiliate tier, or they need to really, really narrow down and I know a lot of you guys at 1,500, at 1,000 followers are going to hate me saying this, but the bar for partnership needs to be higher. It does. 20 concurrent, 2,000 follows is not enough to be a partner personally. And I know that we benefited from the old scale that got softened. It used to be 30 concurrent, 50 concurrent, and 750 follows. Well, Mixer as a platform has grown. There's a lot of channels with 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. My belief is the new bar should be 5,000 with 30 concurrent, period. Doesn't matter your game. You need to have a community. And I think a lot of partners that have gotten partnered recently, they don't have a bio, they don't have an overlay, they don't have branding, they don't have social media tied up, they don't have a ton of stuff that I think are basic necessities. I think you need flair, but they don't want to discriminate against native streamers. But I'm sorry, your native streamer should be using your program Lightstream. Sugarlip Candies. Let's get a shout out for Sugarlip Candies. Go drop your embers there today and tomorrow. After that, please support the other partners, but we want to get her a burst in 2 days. G-Ron, what's up, dude? Thank you for the host. It's a picnic raid. Everybody get in there on this picnic raid. Go ahead and do the level progression. Get your level up. Copy paste real fast if you're able. You're allowed to raid with them. Raid. I insist.
Oh my God, he's so goddamn cool!
Let me do something for you. Are you ready? Let's do this. Rate it up! Keep leveling. You got like 30 seconds left. Don't let that hand cramp stop you. All right. Thank you so much, Raiders. You guys rock. No. Don't defend. Get in with them. Get in. We don't need defense. I don't need defense. I don't need you guys to defend me. I need you guys to raid with me. Or raid in the case. Can we get a... All right. Raiders, we're good. Thank you. All right, let's get a shout out for Xeron. That's one. Let's do that. Let me get some Muzaks going back up here. All right. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. What's going on? We were just talking a little bit about channel stuff, PAX, all that stuff going on. Like, I didn't have a specific subject matter today. Mixable sense is greater than Twitch, and the partner said, yeah, I don't know what I feel, but Mixer is better than Twitch. I was dying. Yeah, see, right. So, like, Mixer is better than Twitch in a lot of ways. Twitch has the numbers. They did it best first. But me and Sugar were just sitting there looking at DLive and looking at Mix and looking at Twitcher because she's streaming on all three right now. And we're like, Twitch is number 3 in presentation to me. But I still very, very much feel like the bar for partnership needs to be raised, because if you can't even handle the amount of applicants you have coming in, and you can't handle doing an appeal process that is valid, incredibly valid. King Nakpana got in the partnership program based on an appeal. All right, and I love King. He deserved his partnership. I'm not dismissing that. But when a streamer like Sugar, who's holding 60 in Anthem, And they graded her based on 38 in Apex and said, you're not at 40. 38 wasn't enough. Wait a month. Well, hey, you're not looking at the whole picture. I had 30 for Kingdom Hearts. I had 30 for Call of Duty. I had 30 easy for Anthem. And those aren't your top 10 games. Anthem now, she's holding for the last week 60. She had 30 plus for Destiny 2. Take another look. They can't handle that right now at Mixer. That's not under NDA. That's something they sent to a non-partner. So I can say that, and I can express my displeasure with that. They're not doing appeals anymore. And I think that's foolish because that means they don't have either the workforce or their standards are too low and they have too much of an influx of partner applications to be able to actually look at a channel. Because if all you're looking at is metrics, look, there are partners without a bio. There are partners without an overlay. There are partners without a webcam. Now, I'm not saying you need to have those things, all of those things, but you should have some of them. You should have a bio. You should have your social media links taken care of. Mixer should be reviewing to see if they're going to make you a business partner. Well, let's see what you do with your business, not what you do with your numbers. What's your business about? That's how I feel about it, and I don't think that they purge enough partners. There is an offboarding process, and they have offboarded partners. But I don't know. I look at people getting the partnership button with 2,000 follows, 2,500 follows, and they're holding 15, 20 concurrent. Hell, there are current partners who can't hold the 40 concurrent, but they're playing Fortnite every day because they got in their partnership application while they were playing, I don't know, Dead by Daylight or Realm Royale, and they were holding 15 or 20. And that you're a top 5 on a game that the platform as a whole generally does not care about, I don't think that that's okay. And I have to express that to Mixer while I'm there. Right. For me, I'm financially driven, and I haven't hid that from you guys. This is my full-time job. I do this full-time, right? So like everybody's got their different motivations. If you want partnership for more opportunities to grow and spread a message, that's fine too. Pink Knight, love Pink Knight. He didn't care about the money. He's spreading a message of positivity, and that's what he wanted his partnership button for. So I'm on board with that, right? Money might not matter to some people, and that's okay. I don't have a job outside of this and DJing, which is very, 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 very part-time. I make great money when I do it. It's the only reason I've gotten to stream full-time, but it's part-time income. This is my full-time income. I want to be able to do more for you guys. I think this, like what I'm saying though, like ultimately, I'm not targeting any individual. I'm saying broad strokes. I've seen a lot of partners recently who don't have branding, who aren't creative, who don't go the extra mile to be a partner on Mixer. Like, how are you going to have somebody who is a partner on Mixer, right? Partner on Mixer. You have no branding. You don't use Lightstream. You've never used OBS. You don't have a bio about yourself. You don't have a social media presence, and you want these people. To me, it feels cash grabby. And I know Mixer is trying to make money without ad revenue. That's one of the things that they want to do is without ad revenue, they want to continue to provide product and pay their partners. I get that. But how the hell are you going to pay all of your partners if you keep bringing on partners and bringing on partners and bringing on partners and not putting in ad revenue? Like, you have to pay these people out. Embers, Sparks, Subs, you got to pay them out. So what are you doing to generate revenue? Aside from bringing on, is it just grabbing a bunch of partners and saying, make us money? Because that doesn't seem right to me. That's not Mixer values to me. And maybe Mixer values are different from Infinite Power values, right? That's fair. That's 100% fair. But I'm irritated really, really bad with the whole sugar not getting accepted thing. Damn near 12,000 follows, 30 concurrent for months on end. Granted, popular games, and I'll give them that. But even unpopular games like Anthem, dude, she had over half of the entire Anthem community on this platform. There was 110 people watching Anthem. She was 65 of it. How is that not partnership material? And the reality is they look at a 4-week scope and they don't look at anything beyond that. they've narrowed their process down to a 4 weeks window, which doesn't tell you what that person really is like. I think there needs to be some major changes. Yeah, that's what it is. And because Apex was the new hotness when she applied, she had played a lot of Apex, and then they held her to a standard. Again, not NDA, they sent it to a non-partner. They held her to 40, and she was at 38. Stupid. It's stupid. So, I when I say I have meetings with Mixer, I'm going to express that. Yeah, you're too good for what we're doing right now. Ma'am, yeah, M-A-A-M. There's an apostrophe in between the A's. Boom. I don't know if you're trying to say mammaries or what, but yeah, we'll get there, Matrix. We'll get there. We'll get there. I have faith in you. Well, nobody is when they start out. Nobody just like instantly has it. I was rough. I have a fucking broadcasting degree. I've been in front of the television set. I've been on the radio, and I wasn't a good streamer when we started. That's truth. I mean, I've only been streaming a year and a half, and I've refined my skills because I've been doing it full time. And I continue to refine the process. I am my own harshest critic. And you can ask Nomad. I bag on our channel all the time. Not you guys, not the community, but our channel. Like, I was like, God, our panels look like crap. They are not up to snuff. Mixer, put me on onboarding. You'll have a lot less influx of partners. I promise you. I promise you. There's be a lot of disqualified people. Because I'll look at your channel image and go, I expect more out of the partnership program. I do. I think other partners do too. I don't think all of them do. I think, and if I'm going to be real about it, when we got into the partnership program, I told Nomad when we applied, I didn't think we were ready. That's square one. And then once we got in, I didn't think we were ready. And then I went to a couple of PAXs, and I worked and I grinded and I learned a little bit more. I made our channel improve steadily over last summer. We had new branding, we had new images, we had new overlays, we had new everything, new intro, new that intro that we started off with, that was last year's intro. I did that last June, 3 months after our partnership, because I kept looking at our stream and I kept listening to our quality. I kept doing this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, nah, it's not right. It's not right. It's not tuned. It's not partnership. And if you guys were here for last week's like tirade, I'm not settling for being in the top 300. I don't want to be in the top 300. I want to be in the top 100. I want to be in the top 200 by the end of this year. And we're doing the right concurrent numbers to get there, but I don't know if it's the right game, if people are still only following for Fortnite, because I can tell you the difference between an Anthem stream where I get 20 or 30 follows and a Fortnite stream for the same... hell, I was playing Apex the other night with Mercs and Troy, and it was like 15 follows for 9 hours. 9 hours. And I know some people are here like, what are you bitching about? I've got 20 followers. 15 in a single stream would be brutal for me. Scale it up. Just scale it up, right? Because as you grow, you should be scaling. At 21,000 follows, I want 50 follows a day on a 9-hour stream. That's what I want. I want 50 hours or 50 follows a day. I want 3 million sparks a day. I want 2 subs a day. And that's between me and Nomad, which is still like, really, for every other streamer, it's the same numbers, similar to other streamers in our ballpark. That's what they want. But we're doing twice as much work because we have 2 streamers. So, whatever we got to do, I don't know if we have to get like a refer a friend program. I don't know if we need to get the website up and running. I don't know if we need to do more in between relives for charity stuff. But honestly, half of streaming is throwing darts. What sticks? Anthem stuck. I didn't think it would. I thought Anthem's community would die, and I was wrong. I'm glad I played it. I enjoy the game, but the community's been awesome. And I'm hoping that when we go back to Destiny community will still be there. We're doing Fight Night tonight. That's for you guys. This is your night. Everybody who plays fighting games, we'll try and play as many as we can in a row. We'll start off with Soul Calibur if Merc shows up. If not, if Goldie shows up, we'll start off with My Hero, because those games specifically, I know only one person asked me. Xenoverse 2 will be toward the end, because the most people want to play that. And when I do get to Xenoverse, I know I'm going to be stuck there for a while. So let's knock out the other games. Jump Force with GDL. You know, we'll knock that out for a little bit. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. I'll try to get around to everybody tonight. Because I like fighting games. I'm not great at any of them but Soul Calibur, but I like them. One of my favorite styles. And actually, I need to put that in my bio. I should have put fighting game down there. Oh, yeah. Oh, it really is. It really is awesome. It's a great game. The problem for me has always been loading screens. Loading screens are brutal. It's really brutal in that. So, let me make sure. We'll just leave that up there. Yeah, the story is just one fight next. Overwatch is not a fighting game. It's an arena shooter and a terrible game at that. That's why it's got its own, fighting league, and Comcast is opening up a stadium in Philadelphia mostly for Overwatch, but I don't like the game. It's me. I don't like the game. I find it boring. I've tried to watch Paladins. It looks the same. I know it plays differently, similar to how Fortnite and Apex and Realm and PUBG are all very different games. But I don't buy into that arena shooter. I get bored with Destiny's Crucible. I feel like it's just more of the same. Say it to your face. Show up to PAX and I will say it to your face. I got no problem saying. I've said it to people's faces. It's not my game. I don't like it. It bores me. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to say, it's the same thing with any game. I don't play Monster Hunter. I'm over here telling you guys to go watch King. When people say, hey, I play Overwatch, I say go watch Lord. He's competitive. You'll like what he does. When people talk about Paladins, go watch Rhino. Go watch Rhino play Paladins. People want to play Destiny, go watch Troy. I outsource the games that we don't play. It's part of what I feel like is right for the community. I'm not going to sit here and fake like I like Overwatch for the sake of playing with you guys. Rather, you guys go play with someone you enjoy that enjoys the game. Because it's just, ask anybody in here. I've played Overwatch on stream, I think 3 times, and every single time I bitched for an hour straight. I hate it. Warframe is Grimlock Prime, and World of Warcraft I wouldn't recommend because it's a dying game. Go play Final Fantasy XIV. Suki Sage. Mortanos. DM21 Gaming. I don't like WoW. I think it's a terrible MMO, and I have thought that for a long time. But if you like it, if you play WoW, I'll put you on that list. I mean, that's fine. When did you do it? Was it after the last expansion when it was popular, or was it like last week? And were you in the center? If you were featured in the center, that makes a difference, a significant difference, because not all those people were actually there. Yep, there it is. Last Sunday? Okay. There's a reason for that, and I can't talk about it, but there's a reason. There is a reason. But yes, good. That's good. So, for WoW, look, just remind me if someone asks if I will recommend you. That's done. I'll just come by, watch you play it, watch you enjoy yourself, and then, boom, done. You're my WoW referral. I'm not going to play it. I don't like it. Here's somebody who does. Go enjoy it. Go enjoy their content. Done. It's that easy with me, honestly. Warframe on PS4? Okay. Look, the most important thing, anytime anything ever goes on, right, is that the person who I'm referring enjoys their content, is community focused with it. So if you're letting people hop in and play with you, if you're doing patch note updates, if you're showing off new content, if you're doing that sort of thing, I want you to be it's just like Mixer's expectations. Be a leader in your game, and you can acquire partnership. Thank you, Rhino. If you're a leader in the game, and I see that, and I see your enjoyment coming through, I will refer you. If you're somebody that we know and we trust and we work with, yeah, it's not a problem. And you're in here enough. You got a positive attitude. You're always supportive of the channel. We'll support you back. That's what we do. We've always been that way. Whether it was Rhino, King, Troy, Grimlock, anybody. Now, I'll tell you this. Tell you this much. You can get on my bad side. You might not give a crap if you get on my bad side, but my bad side's not a good place to be. We've had people we've been working with before who turned out to be two-faced, who turned out to be in it for themselves. And I can see through that. It might take me a little bit of time because I always want to believe in the best in somebody, but occasionally I'll see it. And when I do, well, we shall go our separate ways. We'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go and blast somebody. That's not my style. We just will not continue to refer. We will not shout out. We will not support. We'll go our own way because we have our own channel image and channel brand that we adhere to. And because of that, because who I refer to, I believe is a reflection of us. I really believe that. I take pride in referring people to good streamers. That's why I love the way Rhino streams. Rhino is one of the chillest dudes on the platform. One of the just chillest guys. Starbright's a total sweetheart. G-Del is ambitious as hell. I will refer these people because I see that. I gotta see that. Doctor is growing at a rate I did not think he would grow, and I'm proud of him because I'm taking pride in that. There it is. Right? I would say 50% of our viewership is streamers, and that's something Mixer, hello, you need to wake up to this. Most of your active viewership are streamers themselves. You need to bring in and you need to advertise to stream watchers. We need more of that. Because I can tell you from my experience, most people that are in here or subscribe to us or moderate for us are streamers themselves. We need more stream viewers. We'll hug them, bring them in close. We'll keep them here.
Oh my God, he's so
Ludajack.
goddamn
Another two-person
cool.
stream team I believe in, even if Loot is a little crazy. Love it, lady. I love it. And that's cool though. That's part of the community, right? We need moderators, we need viewers, we need streamers. I need people to co-stream with. I want to co-stream with people. Look, most of the time, more often than not, you're going to catch me in a co-stream than a solo stream. Whether it's with Sugar, or whether it's with Troy, or Mercs, or Raging, or whomever. Whoever it is. You hit me up for a co-stream, we'll find a time. Sometimes schedules don't line up, but we'll find a time. I'll go. And if I've never co-streamed with you before, I'm going to come check your product first. You better believe I'm going to come check your product first. I don't co-stream with anyone I don't think we can get along with, right? That's me. I need to know that we're going to have synergy on the microphone. I need to know that when people toggle from our channel to your channel, that they're not seeing a big discrepancy in brand. But here's the cool thing, right? Like, we'll go the extra mile. I've had an hour-long conversation with Mercs, with G-Del. I've had conversations with Rhino and King and Grimlock, so on and so forth down the line, offline, to try and work some things out. Like, we pride ourselves on helping people. That's what we do, whether it's through charity or through streaming or through community. The reason I want you guys to go in Discord and connect with each other is we're not always streaming the game you want us to play at the time you want us to play it. All right, cool. Here's a community full of people. Connect. Do it. What's up, Chief? My roomies are here. Let's go. I get along with Yuko. Yuko helps with offline stuff. You know, like, we got to keep doing and supporting each other to continue to grow what we want to do. It's part of the whole We Are Infinite brand, right? Like, Infinite Power is me and Nomad. We are infinite. That's all of us. That's all of us working together. Which brings me to my next point. Now, if you're not paying attention, let me get 10 minutes of your time. 10 minutes. This last weekend, I got a hold of Solace. And if you guys don't know Solace, Level Zero Media, he was a stream team leader for what was essentially our stream team. But I passed the buck to Solace. Oh, can we get... Yuko, can you send Doctor his pack on Stream Loots? I know you're a moderator over there, so if you don't mind. Thank you, Doc. So one of the things that I want to do is, like, Solace deleted the Gamer Collective stream team. We scrapped it. It's gone. It no longer exists. There's a big gaping hole where that stream team used to be on anybody who was a part of it. So I've been contemplating one of two routes. One, join an existing stream team who could market, we could get new network connections we could benefit from. Do that. Or we can start the We Are Infinite stream team and really put a nail down on all the stuff I was talking about last week. Social equality, civility, quality and content, holding people to standards I think Mixer should be holding people to. And I'm leaning towards that, but here's the thing about it. I already am inundated with work, and I'm going to be going into the summer getting ready for real life again. So my ability to manage that team as well would be limited. So folks like Sugar, who may join that stream team, I might need a couple of officers right out the gate, like people who can handle stuff for me. So that's something I'm considering, and I think we could do a lot of good with it. I think we can do some giveaway stuff together. I think we can do some charity stuff together. I think we can do some social consciousness stuff. Like next month on Mixer is anti-cyberbullying month. We can promote that as a stream team. We can collectively come together and go, cyberbullying is not okay. It's something we just talked about. Let's do better. Let's get rid. Let's not troll the trolls. Let's just get rid of the trolls, right? I know a fake account when I see one. Bye. You're just here trolling me. Find something good to do with your time. We can promote positivity through a stream team. So look, and I'm not saying we'll be the biggest streamer on there, but I know that if I start it, we'll be the backbone, and we'll have to carry our message forward. We have to do a lot of work for that. I don't know that this was the problem with Gamer Collective, I don't know that I have the full time. Now, I passed the entire buck to Solace. That is something that I did. Now that we're reconsidering, I wouldn't pass the entire buck. I would make sure that the stream team works within the image and the presentation that we would want. I also, in my experience, and I'll call it out like it is, in my experience with Dino Squad, have experienced more drama than I care to experience. I don't like stream team drama. It's stupid. I don't like dramatic people. I would not have dealt with what Grim dealt with. My temper is too short. I would have been like, bye, Felicia. Have 6. Oh, yeah. Wow, the Catbot even strikes out the N-word? I see it. I see what you said. The message conveyed. That doesn't sound like Cash Money of them. No. Look, if we do a stream team, and I'm not saying we are, I'm saying if we do, my major bullet points for a stream team: quality of presentation, desire to excel, social consciousness, and charity. Like, those are my big points that I want to hit for everyone. I don't want to do drama. Thank you, Phoenix. I think it's the right idea. I think starting a stream team is the right idea. The thing is the workload. Now, you guys may not understand how much workload I have with Real Life, but let me just give you a rough rundown. Every time I go to these conventions, I'm not only speaking on behalf of Infinite Power, I'm speaking on behalf of Real Life. I'm talking to these major corporations trying to get sponsorships for a huge charity event. So my plate is full all the time. And then offline, I have to coordinate with my recruiters, with my web designers, with my graphic artists, and in addition to the things I need to do for it as well, doing the scheduling, going and checking other people's brands, making sure they're up to snuff with what we're doing, making sure that we're getting good quality people in here. Because last year we let somebody in, and they have since kind of I don't want to say rebranded, but they've changed their tune. They're doing something that we didn't approve of. So I had to go talk to Solace and get them removed from our website because their current values and standards do not equate with what I feel like the real life standards should be. And yeah, I'm a little bit of a dictator when it comes to the real life project. That's my baby. I told you guys last week how streaming saved my life from suicide. I was at wit's end. So when somebody comes and fucks with my anti-suicide brand, you best to believe they're going to hear from me. Or they're just going to get ghosted. One of the two. Because I'm just not going to deal with it. I don't need to deal with it. I don't want to deal with sexual harassment. I don't want to deal with pornography. I do not want to deal with those sorts of... Goodbye. Yeah, but I've been live for over an hour, so I got one back. That's how that works, right? Like I get one or so an hour, 3 in a movie, roughly. I'm good. I do take on a major workload for it, and whether it's emailing or constructing forms or doing it. No, I'm blessed in that I've surrounded myself with people who also believe in the cause. People like Sugar and Nomad and Solace and Suki and Jesse. Last year, that was my staff. I had a staff of 5 people behind me. Of course, Spoody was helping. So it's Level Zero Media as a whole. There's like 5, 6, 7 of us working on the charity project. This year, it's going to have to be more. And to further that, I got you, man. I feel you, Whisper. So we're gonna have to do a little bit more. We're gonna need moderation leaders. We're gonna need web designers. We're gonna need graphic designers, video editors. I want to do a lot more. People who are really good on social media. I need a social media manager because my last year's social media manager did a good job, but she's not going to be able to commit her full time. I'm going to need a true social media manager this year. So we got a lot of things working right now. Thank you guys for all the sparks too. I don't want to forget you guys. I do appreciate it. We're 1.5 away from 20 million, which means we'll have a big giveaway starting tomorrow.
Oh my God!
Thank you, Doc. Appreciate you.
Goddamn cool!
So Real Life is coming up. PAX is coming up. Stream team to be determined. I will accept, guys, if you want to put feedback in suggestions form on Discord. Any ideas you have? I'm not going... Look, moderation team first. Like, go to PAX, moderation team, finish branding, then it's stream team and Real Life. Because they're going to be... I straight up will tell you, anyone on a stream team that's affiliated with us, I will have expectations that you participate in Real Life. I don't care if you just do 1 4-hour stream, but I want you to participate in Real Life. Like, that's part of social consciousness. Part of charity. And if you want to bring forth your charities to the table, we can discuss those. Should be a charity roundtable. There is a charity roundtable, but we can work together to make the world a bigger, better, brighter place. That's what I want to do. That's We Are Infinite right there. We can affect change in the world. Our voices deserve to be heard. And it would be, and honestly, the stream name would be We Are Infinite. Just simple. It's a tagline. It's an idea. It's conveyed. It's done. So that's where I stand with the stream team stuff. And we're considering dropping Lutz to join a bigger stream team, a more active stream team. But I just wanted to let you guys know that we have an open spot. I've already gotten recruitment requests, but before I make any decisions, bring it to the community. What would you guys like to see us do? You want us to join a bigger stream team to expand our network, or do you want us to start one and work from within? And I personally feel the latter, but I just don't know how much I can do with it, and I would need help, which is always the biggest thing. So there's that. Now, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns about what I've already addressed? Because I've gone over a lot. I want you guys to be able to throw some feedback here. I've seen a lot of good feedback, but yes, it's about Stream Team Shoot. If you were to start one, dot, 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 dot. It's already played this one. Let's go here. Just play this. Boss's Bunch. I think you can do better with your alliteration. I think I don't. Maybe it's just me. I don't like the word bunch. It sounds kind of Brady Bunch. I mean, if you want to be Brady Bunch, that's cool. Also, how do you make one? 1 second. Under your network, click the Teams tab, and you can create a team. Destry, it depends, and maybe I'll do this as a subject for next Crossing the Line. Depends on you. Small streamers can benefit from larger streamers in a lot of ways, being networked with those people. Some stream teams have minimum requirements. I think, honestly, because we are so self-made, I think you learn a lot more by doing it yourself for a while. Like, our stream team would have a pretty high minimum requirement, like something like 1,000. And that's not to say that the people in here with 400, 800 aren't worthy of being on the stream team. It's just that I want to know that these people are taking their stream life seriously, that they're progressing at a reasonable level, and then throughout the course of it, we can help along the way, right? That's kind of the point. I don't know what the exact numbers are. We can talk about it. It's all fuzzy. It's a fuzzy concept. I think stream teams can be a benefit, but I also think they can be a crutch too. So you just have to be careful. I mean, Jack, you would be invited. Like, folks like you and Jess and, King and Rhino and anybody who has a spot that wants to be on our stream team that's a member of our community, that's where I would go first. I wouldn't even take applications. I would seriously just go, do you want in? I would talk with Sugar and I would talk with Nomad and I'd go, do you want in? And then I would lay out, like, my initial plan, right, for the bio for the stream team is not to give an application, but, like, give a booklet. Like, here's a book of what we're about, like a PDF file, right? This is what we do. These are the expectations. This is what we deliver. This is our message. And then you can make a decision, an informed decision. And nobody can say that I didn't put our expectations on the table. Thank you, Jiran. So that's something that I'm thinking about doing. Again, as with all community stuff, I will probably need help organizing it and keeping it maintained because we keep growing, and even with me and Nomad under the same roof, because we are trying to constantly evolve our own channel, then grow our network, and then grow Real Life to add the stream team into the loop would be a little bit much, but all three of us working on it collectively, plus the moderators of the channel who would help, and then the streamers, the senior streamers who could be able to help. We'd be able to work all that out. And thank you guys again for the sparks. So we'll keep working on it. And maybe, honestly, there might be a room for us to bring on another streamer who has like a farming ground, right? For all the really small streamers who want to network together and in our community, and have like what Troy was doing with Streamer Collective was grooming them for Dino Squad. Are you ready to be a part of Dino Squad?
Yes, Goku.
We wouldn't be a part of that one, but we could assign that to somebody to maintain that one and run a stream team who is on both the junior and the senior stream teams. I've got a lot of ideas for it. I just gotta put them on paper. I mean, it'd be a good way to get followers, to find people, for younger streamers to get developed and network with each other. Because honestly, like, some of my favorite people on this planet are people like Asika and King and Troy and Rhino and all those guys who have gotten partner because we kind of grew up together. Like, we got partner. Well, Asika was a partner, Ruffles was a partner, DM21 was a partner, and then they kind of passed the baton to us. We got partner, we ran with it, but we tried to help out people like Rhino and Cal and wherever we could, and then they pass the baton forward to their communities. That's what we should do. And I think one of the ways that we can do that is, if we do a stream team, I've only got one spot left, one stream team spot left. That stream team would have higher expectations than the rest of mine because it's in our image. But then we could do like a junior version of it, and then someone could take the lead on that and be in both stream teams. See where I'm going with it? Oh my God. What are you guys gonna fight? Or do you guys want to like start the junior stream team and run that? Well, look, let's do this. I will address stream team. Okay. You guys want to take the front on that? I believe in both of you enough to say that's a good idea. All right. So here's the thing that's got to happen before you do that. If you want it to be the kind of grooming ground for the Infinite Power Stream team, we need to get a plan together for both teams and make sure that the launch coincides with each other. So let me get through PAX. We'll get to the end of it. We'll bat some ideas around back and forth for a couple of weeks, and then we'll go from there. I know you guys know what we're about. I know both of you guys respect the channel and the vision enough to handle that. That's actually ideal. And it would give us some room to get you guys on the team, even though my requirements are going to be a little higher than maybe you two are at right now. See, in Destry, like I take that into account. Like there is some measure of anxiety. I felt that way when we got onto our first stream teams, and then we've since left those ones. But you know, I can see where that could be a problem. And it totally makes sense. Ira, thank you so much. But that's kind of where my brain is at. And the other thing is I don't want to detract from my Dino Squad responsibilities because I do help out with the Dino Squad and I do want to continue to be a part of that community. I'm not as good as I should be with that stream team, but I'm always in Grimm's ear. I'm always trying to improve things, and I do try to pay attention to Discord, but I'm just not. Honestly, the last few months have been so drama riddled. It's exhausting. It's cleaned up, but it's exhausting. Dino Squad, the GOAT. Well, we'll see. The GOAT for now. But I would like to be on, I would like to see the Infinite Power channel, or the Infinite Power team, or the We Are Infinite team be something in line with Team Passion. Like, I want to be up there. Like, I want to really... I don't set low bars, guys. I don't. You expect low expectations from me, you'll never get them. Like, we can all do better. Do better. So we'll do stream teams if that's what everyone's feeling. We'll start constructing an idea. I'll put together a presentation. I've already got to put together a presentation for Real Life for Wednesday. I have to have a presentation ready for Wednesday. So after I'm done tonight, that's what I'm working on. I'm going to put all of the metrics from Real Life together. I know, a year. Happy partnerversary! No, the community, even beyond the year, right? We were at about 4,000 follows when we got partnered last year. That means we've done about 17,000 follows in a year. That's incredible to me. No, Destry, you are totally fine. You are totally fine. That's why I do these talk segments, is so you guys can open up, have a safe space, be honest, be open, give us feedback. That's part of what we do. Because if you ask anybody who's ever asked me to review their stream, I'm brutal. I give them honest and open feedback. I'll tell you if your shit stinks or it don't stink. Here, let me like name drop a little bit here real quick. I got a phone call, or I got a Discord message first from the Only Tachyon. I love. Can we get a shout out for the Only Tachyon? Love this guy. He's like my con brother. We run fucking circles around people. There's 4. We run circles around people. And when Tacky was having an issue, he was like, "Yo, bro, can I borrow you for a phone call?" Yeah. Yeah, you can. Same thing with Grim. Grimlock Prime. Hey, man, I'm having an issue. Can I call you? Yep. And it's not because they're partners. It's because I'm no nonsense and they know it. I don't deal with nonsense. I don't deal with bullshit. If you guys saw me the other night when I raged out at some blueberry in here because they were just full of nonsense, I made it fun. But the point was still came across. I love Tacky. Tacky deserves everything he gets. He streams indie games. If you guys want to see indie small-time games, PC gaming, Tacky's my go-to guy for that. What's up, Arg? Look, I'll make time to make phone calls. Mercs wanted honest advice about his stream and his performance as a streamer. He didn't. He agreed with what I said, but it didn't mean he liked it. That's what we do. I'm here to help you guys. Now, I'm not going to have all the time in the universe to watch every VOD. I try to get in there and watch VODs. I try to help you out. I might get a half an hour here, 45 minutes there, 10 minutes. But I can tell a lot about a performer in 10 minutes. It's part of the training. It's part of my education. It's part of my degree. So it's a little easier on that end. Doing Photoshop or telling you that, your imaging is messed up or your marketing is messed up. I don't have a degree in marketing, but I took a lot of classes. That was my minor. Yeah. Look at your own stream. Rip it apart. Be your own harshest critic. Compare yourself to people you emulate. Right? Like, I wanted our channel to have the energy and fun of Ruffles, and then I realized that I'm just not as hyperactive as Ruffles. I'm just not. I can't keep that pace that he goes. But I like things about his channel, and I modeled a lot of what we do after Ruffles, at least me. Nomad's a little bit more on the bicycle walrus side of things, but it's okay to have role models. It's okay to emulate people. Just make sure you put your brand on it. Just make sure you put your spin on it. Bring your personality to life. For us, we have to bring two personalities together. We have to find some common ground and then make branding happen from there. You love me because I'm a savage? Well, who has time for bullshit? Really? Who has time? Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm wasting your time if I give you bullshit. I cut to the point. And I'm a master of the shit sandwich. Here's some stuff you're doing right. Here's all the crap you're doing wrong. And then here's where some positive notes on where you can grow. I am a master of the shit sandwich. Got to. Quote, I'm at it. So, but it's truth. Like, there's that old adage, right? Like, time is money, money is time. And they're right. We get paid by the hour. We get paid by the year. We get paid by your time is valuable. My time is valuable. So why am I going to waste my time or your time giving you a bunch of flowery shit when what you need to hear to get better is cold reality? And it makes me come across as an asshole sometimes. Last Tuesday, for all of you guys who are here listening to me yammer on about Mixer, cold reality with some whiskey in there. I do care. I don't want anybody to think I don't care. Even when I throw my hands up and say I don't care, that's just a dismissive statement. I just want you to leave me the F alone. Hey, what's up, Pootie? But the reality is I do care. I care about the success of Ludajack. I care about the success of Argano. You guys support us. I care about your success too. Now, I can't give everybody an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours every day. I just run out of time. But I do what I can. You slide in my DMs, I hit you up. You ask me to watch a VOD that you're particularly proud of. Here's one thing that'll happen. You're proud of that VOD, and then I'm going to shred it. So don't come into asking for advice with high hopes. Just come in with a padded jacket. That's probably a little bit better. Well, look. Here's one. All right. Here's one for you, right? Here's an example of somebody who thinks their shit don't stink. Remember Cash Me Outside girl? You remember her? Me neither. Drop in the bucket, thought her shit didn't stink. She made headlines. She could have taken those headlines. She could have taken those headlines and become something. She didn't. There's lots of flash in the pans. Endurance, longevity, that takes development. That takes toughness. That takes stamina. Streaming is more like cross country running than it is a sprint. 50-meter dash, 40-meter dash. There are points where you go through a dash, you need to sprint. And that's the thing, like find the balance. When do you sprint and when do you catch your breath? Right? Like I was a cross country runner. I was a damn good one. You see the little chicken arms? I used to run cross country. I'd knock out a 5K in 20 minutes. Last time I ran 2 miles, I had it at 10 minutes. 2 miles, 10 minutes. You know when to sprint. You know when to catch your breath. Screaming is breathing for me. Catch your breath. Sometimes, like right now, we're not doing crazy followers. We're catching our breath. That's where we're at. I'm fast, dude. Like, I'm not kidding when I say I am fast. I'm fast and I've got some endurance. Even being a smoker. I was still smoking while I was doing that. Give you an idea. Like, it's capacity. It's knowing and it's really reading your body, getting into a rhythm, knowing when to take a drink, knowing when to gasp for air, knowing how to breathe through your nose, out your mouth. Through your mouth, out your nose is sometimes the right one, depending on your blood pressure, depending on... And it's the same thing with streaming. It all parlays into it. When, like right now, we're not doing crazy follower numbers. We're not. It hasn't been that way. But I've added more members to the community lately to where we're doing a steady, I can do a talk show when we got 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 people in here. Active people. That's where we're at. Nomad and I are trying to go back into community building, not just numeric building, not metric building. That's part of the game. That's a big part of the game. But we want more of you guys to interact with each other, more of you guys to play games together, more of you guys to come find us as a common ground to meet up and hang out. Think of it like a guild in an MMO. We're just guild leaders. That's what we're trying to do. If we get a little notoriety, if we get a little fame out of it, hey, I would like to get paid for it. I did all those years of being a Final Fantasy XI guild leader and didn't get a fucking dime. Stop making up for lost time. I don't know if mobile does, Doc. I'm not sure. This is a test program, so does mobile have channel progression on it?
As far as I know.
Desktop only with badges available on Xbox. There you go. That's what we know.
Like,
So there
I
you go.
literally just got...
Was that a 2K time, G-Del? Your 1036, was that 2 miles or 2K? I can do 2K in about 8. 2 miles? That's really good. That's really, really good. I almost killed myself for the 10-minute 2 miles. Like, I was dying. I pushed really hard just to make... Because the time before that, I did 10:30, and I was like, I can just shave 30 seconds, and I added 2 sprints into the loop, and that's how I got there, 2 15-second sprints, and I was dead. Yeah, I could do about a 4:30 individual mile. It's that second mile, because it doesn't just add up, because you can start with a sprint, which you should never do. Don't ever start with a sprint. That's stupid. Let things build, then sprint, then... It's like contractions. It's back and forth, right? You're just kind of... You need to get back in shape. That's nice, dude. 15 pounds in 2 weeks. Congrats. That's a big deal. It's really good. Fastest 2 mile was 13:30. That's still not bad, man. That's better than most. Look, honestly, if you're doing a 7-minute average mile, you're better than the national standard. That's still good. There's just crazy people like me and Gito and Doctor out there trying to like think we're Kenyan speed runners. We think we're Usain Bolt over a 2-minute mile. So, all that said, we got a lot. There was a lot on your plate today, guys. I know I added a lot to your plate today, but thank you for indulging me before we get off to PAX. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to. Unless there's any other questions, comments, concerns, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready to play some fighting games or something. Who's here? Like, I know Goldie's not here. I don't see Mercs here. So, are we just? G-Del, are you ready to play Jump Force? Or is that later? You want to do that? We're 10 o'clock for that, right? Like, I don't know how long we're going to be able to play that because everybody wants to do fighting games at different times. Soul Calibur's awesome, dude. I love it. My favorite fighting series. Mercs will be here. Okay. That's later. Okay, you got dinner. I actually need to eat myself.